It sounds like the precursor to military occupation in D.C.
This week, President Trump launched a 7-day trial increasing the presence of federal law enforcement in Washington, D.C., a massive undertaking led by the U.S. Park Police and including local D.C. police. The move comes as Trump threatens a federal takeover of the city after a Doge staffer was beaten up during an attempted carjacking by a group of teens.
We have to run D.C. This has to be the best run place in the country, not the worst run place in the country.
Taking to Truth Social, Trump called for minors in D.C. as young as 14 to be prosecuted as adults. This man lost his 3-year-old granddaughter in a shooting last year. He says he has mixed feelings about the president's actions, but believes D.C.'s Mayor Muriel Bowser doesn't have a firm enough handle on juvenile crime in the district.
I don't like the idea of the takeover, but I like the idea of getting some structure.
Trump has repeatedly railed against city leadership in D.C. for being too weak on crime, long painting D.C. as a city plagued by violence. But according to the latest data from D.C. police, D.C. is experiencing a 30-year low in crime, with violent crime down 26%. D.C. police have acknowledged juvenile crime in D.C. is not a new problem. This woman lost her brother, fatally beaten by a group of teenage girls. She questions the president's motives.
It comes at their front door, and now you want to do something about it. Where were you politicians when all these people here in D.C., all these mothers, children been killed in the streets by juveniles?
This marks the latest example of federal overreach since he took control of California's National Guard and deployed active duty Marines to Los Angeles during immigration raids in May. D.C. Congresswoman Eleanor Holmes Norton called Trump's actions misguided and offensive to D.C. residents. Monday, Trump will hold a press conference he says will stop violent crime in D.C. Candice Cole, Global News, Washington.